Oh yeah. Wait, where's my companions?
Oh.
Welcome back to Gamora.
Back again? Yeah, he used to come around here a lot. He used to go on and on about water and the farms east of the Strip. He was talking to one of the farmers named Bascom. Boring as hell.
All right. Going outside.
Hello.
I like this one.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and Ralph's. Reach for the... This is the best... Oh, man, it's Stacy's fault. She pretends like she didn't get it. That's still a lot of... I don't really like...
got something good for me? Is it a dress? Wow. Good thing the safety was on.
Hi there.
Later.
God dingus.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Oh, it's right there.
I'm glad the troopers are smart enough not to trample everything.
Oh, you here to work?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
Howdy. Yes. He said he was looking into the water shortage, but I haven't heard back from him. Got the feeling he wasn't here in any... White was talking to me about... The last person I saw him talking to was Lieutenant Romanowski.
I'm not a recruitment officer. Corporal White is currently solving the mystery of the Great Water. I really don't see the connection. Look, I'm a soldier, not a scientist. Haven't seen him. Serves him right if the NCR declares him. They're based out of the old fort in Free. He's a glory hound.
All right.
If it can be bought, it can be found. Found it, Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found it, Mick and Ralph's.
Evening.
I just hope I don't see any Death Claws.
Masho Fabish. My pleasure is not. Goodbye. Higher. Ha ha ha! I wash my bone. I have Bogo. Phoebes are ro. Higher.
Alright.
Tom Anderson. Can I? No one by that name has come here, I'm afraid. You must have heard wrong. You can ask around if you like. They'll all tell you the same thing. Fair enough. Since you seem to have pieced it together, I won't insult you by denying it any further. I killed Corporal White to protect Westside self-reliance. It was rash, and I regret it now. We don't have money to pay for the water, so I rigged a pump station to divert water to the local cisterns from time to time. If the NCR thinks White was killed by, say, members from the Scorpions gang, it may be enough for them to close the case. Thank you.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna take the NCR anyways, so...
Higher.
It's too bad the NCR boss got out alive.
Howdy. Name. Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating.
We don't need the NCR.
Alright. Then let's look around.
Howdy.
Howdy.
That Mr. House.
Oh, hello. Corporal White? I didn't want to get Mr. Anderson in trouble. He says the West Side needs to be able to take... That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Let's see what's gonna happen if I talk to the dude again. Oops.
Good to see you again.
Hey, the NCR's fortunate to have your support.
That fiend leader should...
You're back. Don't... Shit. That's why you don't go wandering off looking for some call girl on the strip without telling somebody first. Anderson. Is that the followers of the apocalypse, Anderson? Man, that guy's got water on the brain. Knows more about water pipes than any man should. If he says we're losing water, I think the Colonel would listen to that. I'll talk to him about it. But you, I owe you for this. You saved me a lot of work. And I'm sure Corporal White's family will be grateful to at least get some closure. The MPs keep a bunch of junk around that's confiscated off of people who decide to screw with us. I haven't really sorted through it, but go ahead and see if there's anything you can use in there. We keep it in a trunk across the hall, by the prison cells.
Ooh. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be useful.
Hello.
Hello.
Get away from me.
is gonna be fun. Oh yeah, that's right. This is could be potentially go to the end. Let's see the reunion. Let's see what's the requirement. Level requirement. is gonna be the first DLC I'm gonna do it. First time, actually. The cactus juice. He's conscious.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah. Just like that, huh? We're a smaller company out of Sacktown. You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't reestablish... Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the highway's too risky. Ogden's just... Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. They trade a fair... I ain't a praying man myself, but don't think that just because they're religious... I bet you are, but we only got room for one more on this expedition.
Should have brought.
Are you here to join? I bet you...
Aw, just that chip of yours? Unless the dealer has... Why does everyone... Nice! Can I order room service?
Are you here to join? I bet you...
Oh boy.
Are you here to... I bet you are. You ain't never been to... There's a chest over yonder. You can store your extra in that. It'll be safe as can be until you get back. Are you here to... I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin. That's a...
They say those robots on the strip.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Hey, what's up? Alright. Nice. Let's see. I need to abandon some stuff here. Let's see. I don't use that light too much.
Are you here to... Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way. I don't want no whining about old Mr... You... Well...
Let's go. First time I'm playing the DLC.
The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle.
People say it's not worth it.
But then,
the reviews are
Legion
bad,
appeared in
so it's not
Arizona.
worth it.
I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon. People say he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves and tribals started to talk, said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place came legends of the burned man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpais Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Right.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks, but here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired, but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The New Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? It's not a problem.
Should have kept the sniper. What the?
My Pip-Boy don't even work!
The hell out of it, you hurt? Might as well be waving at us. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come. I was the sheriff.
they all dead with my companion? Oh, they did. Well, the good thing is that I'm able to collect steam packs, so I can just recover with that. Oh, wait, are you for real?
Come on. No time to waste. God damn it, Edward!
My Pip-Boy don't even work!
Shut up!
Why the fuck you hired me?
Might as well be waving at
Holy
it.
shit! Stay low, people! Stay low!
Enough of this. We're sitting ducks here. Here I come. I was a sheriff once.
Yeah, I'll just use this. Oh, everyone's dead. So I think at the end of the day, everyone dies. Well, they tried. I mean, I bet there's some way, there's a way to save all of them, but eh. I don't like that.
Nash nej Whitbeer.
Fight, goddamn! I'm not one.
Alright. Imagine being scared by a giant creature. That's me. As long as there's no death clause, I'm good. What the fuck? Well, this journey kind of sucks. Wow. Mission failed. They attacked me. What the fuck? Well, that was a nice start of the DLC. I somehow managed to make everybody hate me because there are a bunch of jerks that attack me just for no goddamn reason. Like, I just joined and they all attack me somehow. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't like the DLC. They attacked me for no reason.
Oladu Nane. Katubiu Nayu.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
What?
With Daniel dead,
I didn't do
the
shit.
Whitelegs soon overran
What the
Zion
hell?
and drove the Sorrows and dead horses from the valley. The Whitelegs plundered all of the pre-war buildings the Sorrows had marked off limits. Their squalor an affront to Zion's natural beauty. By year's end, little trace remained that the Sorrows had ever made the valley their home.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was devastated by the failure of its expedition. The New Canaanites never re-established ties with the caravan. Their experiences with outsiders near the Great Salt Lake and in Zion had been far too negative. Within 6 months, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was bankrupted and dissolved.
In the shadow of Daniel's death, those Sorrows who survived the assault on Zion Valley mourned his loss, as was their custom. Word of Daniel's passing reached the New Canaanites several weeks later. They prayed that their brother would be well received by their lord.
And with that, The courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Well, that was a waste of time. In a sense. One, because everybody somehow started attacking me for no reason. I just started and they all attacking me somehow. Well, at least I got some steam back, kinda like just a few. So what's the point of this? Nothing, basically. Oh well. Well, I give this this mission was like something, I'll say. It was, I guess.
Move along.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
You know, it's funny. I started the mission and everybody attacked me. That's how the DLC started.
Well, well. If it isn't the... You too? All right. Oh, that makes... Well, well.
Let's try to recruit some people. One second. Right.
Yeah? You don't want to do that. Fine. Let's get out. We should get to the Hoover Dam. You got no right asking me that. You don't know what you're asking. The Legion's the only thing I want. He was a good... Yeah, we were. No. First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Gulf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran. They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath. The last thing you never... Pretty accurate.
Hey there.
Watch out! Benny had it coming. Whoa!
Company.
Come on! I'll make this quick! Watch out!
Hey,
Hey, you're the one.
Thank you, I need a Steam pack. Alright, I've done one DLC so far.
All your shopping needs.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us. Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long. Med-X, rat... So far, the Crimson Caravan won't... You might ask around at Mick and Ralph. Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not... Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with the Garretts. In Freeside, the drunks and... What's... How much... Thanks.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help... Oh, you know, finding... For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. I'm enthusiastic about it. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with... Not from... I don't know... You... Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under...
Hey.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph.
You have chems, buddy? Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. Why stop? No worries. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. This guy named Dixon. Something about him. Looking for a fix? Yeah, man. Really? Ah, you're such a... You know what? I might be willing to stop. way, man. You can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. The fiends have been less organized than Motor Runner gone.
Hey, you're the one who's been going
Alright.
around helping people around here, right?
No, I actually did it. The problem was like I kind of finished really fast. Not even joking. I just took the map. Like I'm not even joking. I have the thing right here. The Zion Canyon map. That's it. And the map and the mission just directly pushed me back to the entrance. That was like the whole DLC somehow. I don't know. Here's the weirdest part. I just joined in the DLC and everybody started attacking me. So I couldn't even like all the missions started to go to fail somehow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just joined in and people started attacking me and somehow my quest that the quest that they had in store for me was starting to fail somehow. Yeah, but this is the catch. I joined and then somehow I got like mission fail, like quest fail. You can't like some mission fail. You can check my VOD eventually. Like you'll see like I was just looking around. Like I was like looking around and somehow they put me in a situation where I couldn't just do nothing like because I was getting attacked like left and right. So I was like defending myself basically and somehow they managed to like remove the quest from me. Not remove, but mostly put the quest on as failed somehow.
So you're back. What? Fine. If you really care so much, then give... Never thought about using...
I already did once. I already did once. I'll just do it later on. I just don't have enough time to play all the DLCs. Eventually, I'll just hop into a different one.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping.
I already got the ending, so. No, here's the catch. I restarted twice. I think it was twice. Like once, I restarted once, and the outcome was the same. So
Atomic Wrangler has you covered.
that's the problem. I tried, like, thought about like, wait, I got mission failed, like quest failed somehow, and I restarted the whole thing again.
Come on, man, I'm dying here. Julie? I just choked up. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This is going on too...
Yeah, but it's whatever, you know. There's like others DLC that I can do eventually. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it today.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. What about... He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. For now. No. I don't know. Maybe your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas. All right. I'll see you later. Things have been a lot better.
All right. Well, the twist was somehow people attacking me and I couldn't do the mission, so apparently the mission failed and brought me back to the entrance and got the ending. That was like the most awkward outcome of the game. I'm like, oh.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Nick and
Okay,
Ralph's.
that's the end, I guess. Alright. Let's go to the mission here. I'm trying to now collect all the companions. Ish, you know.
I've heard a few patients mention the security. If House is out of the picture... I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. If you need some medical... Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. No. I didn't say that. While no one here has that kind of expertise, I do know of one man who might... There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown.
Those Freeside thugs aren't worth our time anymore.
Well, so far I got
If
Boone.
it can be bought, it can be found
I'm
at
gonna
Nick
get
and Ralph's.
Rex, try to get them back to the Lucky 38. Maybe do some missions with them. Probably, like, I needed to keep them around.
Things have been a lot better since... She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall some... Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a... You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. You promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you... I can't thank you. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. He's normally pretty obedient. Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Hoover Dam. Just thinking about it makes me nervous.
Oh my. Wrong way. Hello. Happy New Year. If I didn't see you. Hello. How you doing? Gee. Uh-oh.
I am fine. How about you?
I'm alright. Just got the weirdest quest in the DLC of this game, so I managed to finish this whole the DLC like really fast. Actually, I'm just gathering like more companions in my lucky 38. But I'm totally fine walking around here as long as there's no like death claws around. I think the only creatures that I don't want to mess around with is death claws. Are the death claws? Holy crap! All right, let's see. Almost close. Good job, rats. Boy.
Can't run from me. Eat this.
I thank you right away for the subscription. Really appreciate it for 10 months. For 10 months. Appreciate it. And I think that's Super Mutant, and I hope they're friendly. I really, really do hope they're friendly.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. Doc's inside the lodge. Lot of bad blood between Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar.
Like I said,
not Caesar's ideals.
Subscription
When
works.
he's gone, it'll crumble.
The problem is that
Might not
the
happen
goal
overnight. Might take
it
a few
has
decades,
like.
but it'll happen.
So the problem with Twitch subscription is this: you can still subscribe. The problem is that the subscription doesn't go like the way we think. It's like it doesn't go like you pay for it. it doesn't go directly to my account. It just go like into like a tip jar, kind of like a tip jar, not a tip jar, but more like you know, the swear jars that people used to, you know, collect, like to save some money. Like if they make if they swear, they have to put a quarter on the jar, right? If the jar gets filled up, then you can use that. Then that money will go through the whole thing. It's kind of like that. So that's the biggest issue with Twitch, is that the subscription works that way. Is they have a bar. If you fill up the bar all the way to the limit, I can, you know, the money will go through my account, you know, my pocket for sure. If it doesn't reach to like the end of the month, for example, it will go like, it will save for the next month until I reach to the bar. You know, like let's just say if one person subscribed for me every, you know, like, and the bar, it has a limit for 12 points. Let's just say subscription to get paid, like actual paid, you need like at least 12 subscriptions, right? That's the limit. If you can reach 12 subscription for 1 month, that number will go to the next month. So if you subscribe for, let's just say for each year, you know, if I get subscribed one person, I will get paid for like next year. That's sort of like the thing. I said like I got paid for your subscription for sure, but the thing is it doesn't go the way that we expect. It goes like this. So this is how Twitch actually works. I think that's the biggest issue. You pay, let's just say you pay $5, right? Like for subscription in Twitch. But Twitch takes like 50% of the income, right? So it will get, I only get like $2.50 in total, for as an example. So at the end of the day, even though you pay me, let's just say $5, even though I do appreciate for sure, the problem is that Twitch grabs 50% of the subscription. You know, and it's funny, like it's so weird because like other platforms takes like 10% or way less, but Twitch takes 50%. That's the craziest thing that people are complaining about the platform, is that they take a lot of money. Now I think at one point Twitch got in trouble for that. At one point they still complain. People still complain about this. Is Twitch taking 50%, because they used to be because Twitch used to be a 90% for the user and 10% for the platform. But then they changed the outcome for, like, they changed to 50%, and people complain about that. They made a lot of like they complain a lot. A lot of big streamers complain about like that much. And so even that's the biggest issue with Twitch, you know. And Twitch, how the whole income works on Twitch, it goes like this. Let's just say this: every month they have a minimum requirement, like a minimum requirement for subscription. You know, same as emotes. Like emotes works that way. Like emotes works that way. To gain more slots for emotes, I need to at least have like a certain numbers for subscription. So if I get, let's just say 10 subscription to get 1 slot, or 3 slots, for example, so I need at least 10 subscribers to have a new slot. If I don't get like 10 subscribers for a month, probably next month it will accumulate for the next month. So let's just say for subscriptions in Twitch, to get the payment, it goes like, let's just say the minimum requirement is 10. If I get like 9, or actually if I get 4 subscription as an example, but I don't reach the minimum requirement at the end till the end of the month, So that 4 that I got will stay still. I will so I can use that number for the next month. So the only number that I need now is it's 6, right? They added that number from the previous one, and it will put it on the next month. So it's kind of like that. If I get, let's just say its minimum is 10, like 12, let's just say minimum is 12. If you subscribe for me the whole, I'll get like one. If I get subscribed for one person, I'll get paid for like a year at the end of the year, for example. That's kind of like how it worked. That's the biggest issue I had that's the biggest issue with Twitch, is that it's it's in the jar. It accumulates in the jar. I don't get paid immediately. It's just I don't get paid immediately right away. I'll just have to wait until I get like the requirement, like the minimum requirement for it. If I don't reach that, so the next month is gonna be for the next month. That's sort of like this whole thing. That's the biggest issue with Twitch, is that it's subscription. It's kind of a mess, to be honest. If let's just say if you subscribe for me for 4 months, for example, but then the rest of the year you don't subscribe for me, if the rest of the year, that 4 months will stay stuck forever, and I'm not gonna get the outcome for that. That's the whole thing. That's the kind of like the weirdest way the process work over there on Twitch. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of weird how this whole system works. For me, I feel like they should have like just automatically just transfer to your bank account right away. Even if it's like a 2.5, or 50, that's like 50%. Like that's kind of like unfair in a sense. Imagine if someone decided to stream, and then they gain like a few subscribers for sure, but then somehow they stopped, but that money, that jar won't be filled up because there's no other people to subscribe. So that jar was gonna be stuck there for a long time until like they reached the minimum requirement. It's kind of crazy.
They expand. They keep rolling. Seen them grow from... Not really. Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time. I figured one of these days I'm hoping... Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here. Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully.
Well, I'm not, that's the biggest issue with the platform, and the biggest issue is that they take like 50%. That's kind of like unfair in a way, like instead of like, if it's a 10%, I get it, like Twitch has a big platform and they have like a lot of users of streaming, right? Even bigger streamers, like could be easily, you can still easily get a lot of money from 10% by grabbing from other users. Problem is, it's like 50%. Like, dude, like it's like 2.5. It's good, it's fair. It's kind of okay, but still, like, you already took like 10%. And now you're grabbing like 40% more. Like they changed the rules kind of like that.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys. Same as any civilized town.
I hope it will snow later.
They do that change. Not very long ago, actually. Actually, let me check here. When Twitch changed the 10% to 50%. Twitch officially implemented the change and early moved to top streamers from. Oh yeah, so it used to be like this. Twitch officially implemented the change that generally moved top streamers from a 70-30 revenue split to a 50-50 split after a certain threshold, sharing in June in 2023. But then they started to the whole thing with also with like affiliate as well. Oh, actually, no. Affiliate can get 50-50. Standard affiliate 50-50 normal. Okay. But actually, yeah. It's 50-50 though. I don't know if it was monthly, to be honest. But the system was kind of crazy, to be honest.
Another human. One was enough.
Oh, there you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I assume this is... It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak. Gibbs. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could... The Nightkin have... I've also...
Another kill to my name. You're mine.
But it is what it is, you know, it's whatever, you know. I'm just chilling to stream, that's it.
So, you're back. Dr. Henry. Now there's a name. As for your request, it's a bit ghoulish if you ask me, but Ray is pretty old, and I'll probably have to put him down soon. As for the...
That's why, like, I recommend more of a donation than, like, tip jar than subscription, to be honest, because that one will directly goes towards, like, you know, will directly go to me, you know, instead of like waiting, holding, you know, putting on hold, you know. But that's up to you, you know. That's nothing to be like pressure or anything like that.
Hi. See you. Hey, anything going on?
Yeah, since you. They respawn.
You like that?
Maybe it's my time.
Had enough?
So, you're back. Happy to... But... Fair enough. Here, Ray.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just... Thanks.
Again, you interrupt. Let's take a look. Exceptional synapse responses. Descended from some type of cattle dog, I imagine. If you want me to have a seat.
What is it?
Evening.
Bother someone else. Humans are... It is different. Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak with... I represent... The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our...
Our business is with the Muties, not you. I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me I ought to back down this time. My men and I are leaving. You won't see us around here.
Can't wait to get the rest of our pay for this job.
We've got nothing left to talk about.
It's much cooler up. Damn muties. Wasteland is... It's better off without him. The muties would make a move. I'm sick of waiting.
Something on your mind? Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not gonna get it from us. Smart, charismatic, hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans. He's got a lot of... Because of a promise. One I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, or used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't... Miserable situation. That happens, there's... word. Most humans can't tell... That's like saying Caesar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for...
Alright, let's see. The wasteland I saw you. Wow. place to go.
Can't run from me. Can't run from me.
The hell? Yo, what the fuck? notice? Usually, when you go to a vault, there's people inside, but this time, is it all abandoned by creatures or something? I know the previous one had like a cult or something, like sacrificial. Oh no.
Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates. That coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. He was an inmate like the rest of us. A beautiful thing. Saved. It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the Khans are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran, like raiders, but worse. It's...
Running low on smokes again.
Someone took out the Legion's boss. Doubt it'll stop them for long, though.
Grim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
I'd kill you right now if I could.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it.
You're not one of us. Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison. I made my living made it out during Cook's big prison break.
Got some new sheriff watching over the town now. That guy's got cold out. Eyes. Definitely ex-military. running low on smokes again. That guy... He's got cold eyes. Definitely ex-military.
All right.
Any lawman and that comes after me won't have it easy.
They can shoot fire. And the green crash. I'm just gonna do this run and then end the stream. Tomorrow is another day. has to always do that. Forgot about that.
Eat this.
You ready to die? You ready to eat this?
Fine by me.
Anyways, alright, let's see.
Eat this.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it. Just where's the
What is it? If that's what you... I'll make my way there.
I need to find more companion.
Sure, later.
Recruit more companion for sure.
Well, well, if it isn't... You do... All right. Oh, that makes me so happy. Well, well. I grew up in...
Now we'll see with the DLC. At the same time, I want to play something else as well. Wait, oh man. Don't get me wrong, the game is fun. It's just that I want to play some other games as well. But we'll see what games actually. Helios 1.
This is a restricted area. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses and... Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them...
Hey, man. Who the hell are you? Damn. What else? I'm in charge. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic.
It's unusual to see a new... You're right, The Brotherhood? I never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad you're here. For once, our organizations may want the same thing. This place houses technology beyond anything I've seen. I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon. Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great.
All right.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Ow. Shouldn't done that. So let's see, optional army communities.
Scanning for hostiles. Please clear the area until order has been restored. Engaging hostile.
Or not. Well, just in case. Alright, let's see. think I made a big mistake there. God damn it. Get out of here.
What can I help you with? I would think you'd know better than I, but I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to everyone. Now that the NCR has more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied.
something. Oh boy.
Yo.
Well, I guess I completed the quest. Now I can leave. Actually, I'm curious. Where's the Brotherhood of Steel? They said that they fought with the Brotherhood of Steel, and I'm curious about that. I mean, I can beat the game already. It's just like, trying to do extra stuff, extra bit. level 26. And there's a Thorn and Red Lucy. And this is where I'm gonna end the stream right now. Alright. That was pretty fun. I managed to get 2 companions, new companions, the Rex and Boone. That's pretty cool. I managed to play the first DLC, which was kind of awkward, not gonna lie. Somehow all the enemies, all the people decided to attack me. That's it. I grabbed the map and left. That's pretty much how it went. Yeah, that's weird. And also I managed to do some quests. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna post this as soon as I finish the stream on the YouTube if you want to check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. It was pretty fun. Tomorrow, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably continue on a little bit. But until then, stay tuned. If you want to see more stuff like that, you can follow me on Twitch for more. And if you're already following those channels, I do appreciate it if you share with friends and those who love art and video games and all this cool stuff. All right, I'm gonna head out. So have a good night, have a good day tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.